Jordan Spieth leading. He'll be in the final group on Sunday, and he has been phenomenal with a short game. Here's a good look at the third shot to the par 5 second.
Well, and not only has his wedge play been really good, he's set the second shots at these par 5s in positions where he's got great angles.
Had to make a tough putt there, did. Has to make a tough putt here on the par 3/6, does.
And what a big putt that was. A lot of speed going down that hill, and he rolled it right in. And here at 9, just on the left rough, very dangerous hole location, just over the bunkers on the left. He pulls it about 3 feet and gets a nice little hop, and it ends up not only close to the hole, but below it. Perfect putt going up the hill.
And he was a little scratchy, had some bogeys, didn't have his best, yet still he had added a shot to under par in 35. Now here on 12, he's saying get down, it's perfect.
Well, it seems like every time he needed to play a really good shot in a tough situation, he was able to do that. Beautiful shot at 12, that was a birdie.
Hit a nifty drive on 13, but still makes this birdie putt to move his lead again.
I've thought over the last year and a half, from 15 to 20 feet, he's as confident as any player that we have in golf.
And he's put the sort of scratchy play behind him, and when he buries this birdie on the 16th hole, he's 18 under and has a 7-shot lead, but had a poor drive on 17, bad chip, and this putt for bogey, and now all of a sudden he's opening the door.
Yeah, absolutely. To give 2 away there, he thought he hit a decent putt. He thought he'd break a little bit to the right, but here's that shot at 18. What a play this was. I mean, if he catches it, if the club bounces in the ball just a little bit and it carries about where the hole is, it's going to run all the way down to the front of the green. What a play. And then to be able to step up and just center cut this putt after missing the one on the last hole, that tells me a lot about Jordan Spieth.
Folks thought that this guy who looked so unflappable was ready to just spring a full-fledged leak at the end of this round, but still he steadies the ship and does cart around under par. That famous Masters record about nobody in the 60s in all 4 rounds. It looks like he was going to cruise into the house in the 60s again. He does not. All things considered, how important is that up and in on the 18th here?
That is absolutely huge. If he ends up making bogey in the last hole to finish double bogey, now his lead's at 3. Now you don't sleep very well at all at night. You think about those last 2 holes for the next 4 or 5 hours, and it leads to a lot of bad thoughts during the next 24.
And Andy, it becomes really convenient for us to turn what happened at the very end into nerves. Based on what you see, does that hold any water to you?
I don't think. I mean, he had a poor drive at 17, and that really set that double bogey up. He didn't hit his best chip, and he hit the putt, I thought, where he was looking. So I don't think that was nerves as much as just maybe getting ahead of yourself just a smidge, thinking that the round's almost over.
Well, he's still what, 16 under par, and he still has a relatively comfortable lead.